Hey everybody, if you want something done properly, you've got to do it yourself. Now, to do it yourself, you've got to be able to do it properly. And if you're starting a business, or you've got a business, and you want to keep it done properly, and that's why people come to you, you've got to make sure you get people that can help you do it properly. And remember that saying again, if you want it done properly, you've got to do it yourself. It's a two-way street. You might go somewhere and pay someone to do something, and they don't do a very good job, and you sort of go, well, I probably just should have done that myself. And that's what I'm talking about. And it's the same in business and really everything in your life. If you want anything done properly, maybe you're going to do it better yourself because you care about it. You're going to take some pride in it. You just want it done right. You want to do it once, do it right the first time. So it's a consideration in business from the other side. If you're thinking about starting a business, what skills you've got and what the business is this a business that you've got to just do the whole thing yourself? Or is there people you can build a team with that can allow you to be able to make the business bigger and still keep it reliable that it's done properly? If you want to go bigger and make more money, you need to be able to delegate, right? You need to share the jobs out. You might have different people doing different jobs, or you might have more people like yourself. This is the problem that I think you should consider. Because it needs to be done properly. That's why people are going to come to you and keep coming to you. So you can't compromise quality if it's something that needs to be done right. I mean, look, if you're going to start a Macca's franchise, you just pay the money. There's a system in place. It's successful, and that's why it's successful, because it's consistent. You just get 100 kids on the roster, you give them short shifts. Anytime one can't work, you just clock someone else in. They're all fighting for shifts because they're all desperate for work. They're not getting paid much anyway. They're not going to do any good work, but you've got a system in place that they don't have to think. They just do simple things to keep that hamster wheel turning and that cha-ching coming in. Now, in a business that you start yourself that isn't Macca's, it's going to require some thought about that. If you want it done properly, you've got to do it yourself. So can you set up a business that just keeps you busy, maybe with a few team members, a few helpers, keep it basic, keep it small? Or depending what you got in mind, you might need, if you're going to have something big in mind, you're going to need a lot of people where that getting it done properly doesn't happen anymore. Or it might reduce that, it's a bit of an 80% thing, and over time 70%. Because fact of the matter, if you generally employ someone to do something, they haven't done what you're doing, right? If you're starting a business or you've started a business, they're just there for the job. Now, to keep them, you've got to pay them enough money to keep them. They've got to be doing enough work and be productive and efficient that they're worth paying that amount of money. So you've got to work that out. And these are the complications. And if you get someone really good, really smart, they might just learn what you're doing, and then, like you might be doing, you might be working somewhere now about to start a business, they might just go and start their own business. So you're going to spend all this time and money, I suppose, training them, keeping your business going, and eventually you'll lose them unless your offer is so attractive that they go, why would I bother starting my own business? I'm getting looked after by this company here, or whatever the case may be. I get good money, I get a car, I get a phone, I get all these benefits, I can have extra time, I can negotiate, I get 8 weeks a year annual leave, but then I put in some extra time elsewhere to make up for that, whatever it is, whatever it might be, whatever you've negotiated, just keep it in mind. And all those people that you can keep forever, well, they're maybe not doing the best job. Like, everybody starts somewhere. The kids at Macca's, well, it's not like they're doing the best job on anything. They're just following a system. The burger gets cooked, it goes in the warmer, it stays there, it keeps, I'm just making stuff up here. I've never worked at Macca's. The buns are there, they're all pre-cut, they come out of a bag, you put in there, you throw a bit of cheese on, and it's literally throw it from the other side of the kitchen, because sometimes half of it lands outside the side of the burger, right? I've had Macca's before. Anyway, not too much, because it is garbage. But the point of my story is, it's a system where with enough shifts and enough kids, you can pick the right ones, and when you need someone to stay longer, because you never know when it's busy and quiet and on and off, and people let you down. I can't, or they just don't turn up. You can get get people that are on shifts to stay a bit longer, call up someone to start earlier, this sort of thing. A lot of people on the books is the key. Where in your own business, it's hard to have a lot of people on the books because people need to have a proper income, not bits and pieces. So anyway, something to think about. If you want something done properly, you've got to do it yourself, and that's my thing in business. So most things that need to be done properly, I do myself, and I only let someone else do it once I know they can do it. It's never going to be 100%, but the target's 100%. The target's perfect, but it's never going to be 100%. But we want very high 90s, okay? We want very high 90s. If we're going to be able to help more people, then we need to get a few more people on the team. Hard to get the right people that are prepared to listen, do the training, do things the way you want it done. Because after all, remember, you're doing it right. If you want something done properly, you've got to do it yourself. But you're trying to build a team and keep that, let's say 98%, 99%, maybe 96% right. You know, it doesn't mean that there's big mistakes. It just means that, it could be a bit better, but it's okay. So this is the compromise. Anyway, have a think about it. Depending what business plan you might have, you're looking at changing, expanding, whatever, because it is very difficult to find people long-term, consistent like you that are going to do it properly, because unless they're there for the money, they're not really there for you, they're there for the money. So the money's got to be right for them to put in the effort, keep them interested, and if they're not interested, well, you got to let them go, or they got to go anyway, because it needs to be done. Remember, get it done right the first time ideally as well. Anyway, bada bing bada boom, that was my chat today. I could do a walk and talk, but you know what, it's all drive and talk at the moment. There's going to be a fair bit of that, but there might be some walk and talk. Subscribe, turn the bell on. If you like these videos, getting you thinking outside the square, check out all the ones from the start of this channel this year, 2026 playlist, and I'll catch you on the next video.